The intention of the domain name system is not to provide property rights to owners of domain name. Rather, it is to allow users ease of access to the wonders of the internet. Each website is provided with an IP address of 4 sets of characters of up to 3 digits of 0 to 255. These mask the IP address so that only the domain name needs to be memorized, rather than the IP. Domain names can be a combination of numbers and letters. A condition of use of domain name is that there can only be one exact combination in existence. Registration in Australia is provided by the Australian Domain Administration, or AUDA. This is provided on a first-come, first-served basis. A definition of cybersquatting is an act by an individual or a corporation of registering a domain name in bad faith. This is usually for the intention of profit off of the sale of the name. Social media websites can also host cybersquatting pages, though there is no case law of this in Australia, and protections can usually be attributed to terms of service, privacy, or complaints policies of those websites. Bad faith has been noted by the World Intellectual Property Organization, or WIPO, as you can see here, but this is probably best summed up with an example. I may identify that Wookie Corp does not own a domain name. I may purchase the name wookiecorp.com with the intention of keeping the domain name. Because the DNS allows for only one exact identifier on a first-come, first-served basis, I will keep the domain name until Wookie Corp wish to use the name, whereupon I will charge them an exorbitant amount of money in order to purchase it. This brings up the matter of trademarks. A trademark is a mark that distinguishes your product from another. It may be any mark, including scent or sound, that has not yet been registered. A domain name is a mark that identifies and distinguishes an organization from another, and so registration of the trademark in Australia can provide protections for the owner. Australian businesses wishing to obtain a .com.au or .net.au domain name are required to provide information stating that they are registered as an Australian company and are currently an owner of a trademark over the company name. This is a protection because it only allows for genuine businesses to obtain a domain name from AUDA, which mitigates cybersquatting. Unfortunately, documents can be falsified to obtain domain names, or the applicant can just apply for a .com or .biz address, as these do not carry strict Australian policies. Owners of a trademark can obtain certain protections. They can exclude all others from using the mark and obtain damages if a mark is used to the detriment of the business in dilution of the mark. This includes variations of a mark that would either be deceptively AUDA provide a dispute resolution service as allowed for in the WIPO rules and policies. I'm going to do this again.